One of the worst hit places is the Turkish city of Antakya. Known in ancient times as Antioch, the cradle of Christianity, it had become a thriving modern city until it was devastated by Monday's two huge earthquakes. Emma Murphy reports from there.
A fortress city cast to ruins by nature. Antakya's Roman walls were designed to protect, but offered none when the assault came from the ground beneath. This was not the epicentre of the quake, but it is the epicentre of its destruction. What's left is a broken city of broken people. The official death toll here is 1,000, but 1,000 people lived in these apartments. 100 have now been found, and very few of them were alive. Suna's daughter and grandchildren are amongst the missing. A 2-year-old and a 6-year-old beneath all of this. She told me she could no longer cry, but just prayed for a miracle. Ahmed's grandchildren are also missing. You don't really need to know his language to grasp his fury at the lack of any significant search operation.
Thank you.
Those searching are working with anything they can find, even washing up bowls and saucepans from the rubble. Incredibly, they are still finding survivors. 10-year-old Tuna pulled free after 60 hours. The smile on his rescuer's face speaks of the rare beauty of the moment. Wearing just his pyjamas and the helmet, gloves and big boots of one of those who saved him, he's carried to safety. He appears to only have a cut and some bruising, though it's hard to imagine the trauma he's endured.
He was awake, so pretty stable at the first sight, so we need a full body check, and we found that he was a bit hypothermic, but no other injury. We found a small wounds on his leg, but the airway, breathing and circulation was absolutely stable.
The chance of such rescues diminishes with every hour. It's impossible to know how many are lost beneath their homes, but the streets are lined with families who know which of their relatives are missing.
Well, I would say it's definitely a desperate situation, given the fact that there is a lack of help from the government so far, especially in this area.
Wherever you walk in this city, there is destruction and desperate people. Desperate because of what's happened and desperate because of what is not happening. They know that lives are ebbing away in this rubble, and the help is just not coming at the speed that's needed. And so on the streets, the piles of covered bodies build. In local legend, Antakya is a place of miracles. It doesn't feel like that now. It feels like a place where hope is dying and help is desperately needed. Emma Murphy, ITV News, Antakya.